Well, working on your car, there just seemed to be a tremendously bad misfire. In other words, out of the 4 cylinders, one of them wasn't contributing, which really takes a toll on the other 3. And it was the 4th cylinder, and it's the easiest to get to. What I noticed was this is the 4th cylinder coil pack, what makes it fire. This is original coil pack, and right here where I got circled orange. See that spot there? That's like, yeah, there we go. That's like whenever lightning hits a tree kind of thing. But it's carbon. It's from where the spark is blowing out the side. And that's not all. This spark plug down here, original spark plug, and then there again is more carbon right at the tip of it. So I do have one of the name brand Hitachi ignition coils, but I don't have the spark plug. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow and yeah, get a spark plug throw it in there and just see what happens. Hope for the best. I believe this may be it. It's the only thing it's throwing. It actually didn't sound too bad, you know, first starting it up, and that's the way it is. These things are called coils because they're a real fine coil wire. Well, the wire is real fine like hair. And thermal expansion, whenever it heats up, that's whenever it really gets missing bad. Probably started out well at the house, and as you're driving down the road, it got worser and worser. I'm going to try this first. However, my suggestion overall is to replace all 4 plugs and all 4 coil packs, which means this silly intake has to come off. Yeah. It seems like we're going to be alright. Well, look at that. Look at that. I noticed it's got a little exhaust leak back in here thing. But let's see. No check engine lights. Engine is running. There you go. So starting the process to dig down, literally, to get to the plugs, coil packs, and its valve cover gasket. Let's see, disconnected the 2 cooler lines here and here. Spun this one, goes to the throttle body that I took off. Throttle body connector. And this is just a vent hose for the transmission. This is part to the, what is that? Evap system. And the fuel line down in here disconnected with red stopper in it. Goes here, got camshaft. Tab here, tab here. Tab here, tab here. Coil on, yeah, okay. Let's see, that's that part where that evap system goes to. What else? Disconnect PVC. And this one goes to the brake booster, which goes around back in there. Alright. It's documenting this stuff for me as well. About ready to pop this off there, a couple more bolts. All the connectors is unconnected. I got her down that far. I'm about ready to pop this this valve cover off here. This valve cover, and replace a gasket where it's leaking out at. Back here on that exhaust manifold. Man, I can't get the light in on here. Anyway. Back in there where it's smoking from the previous video. Yeah. And it's where she's losing some oil at considerably over on this side too. It's hard being cameraman and lighting and mechanical mumbo jumbo guy. That's how far I made it. And this is what the top of the engine looks like, and it looks really well. It looks really well. I'm trying to figure out the zoom button on this phone. But yeah, looks really well once again. So I'm gonna clean around the edges of gasket surfaces from where it's leaking out, and yeah, get your new valve cover gasket on there. This old one, it's dry right away. Back out. Crumbly. Jeez, it's supposed to be like rubber, not crunchy. But yeah, that's how they work. That's what happens. And now here's what the spark plugs look like. This is the one from yesterday, cylinder 4, 3, 2, 1. And none of them have that green tinge to them. I done some plugs on a vehicle earlier, and I had to be like very bad news to him. Your stuff looks really good. These are the like factory original plugs for however many miles it got on that vehicle, and they're really good shape. So I got your new Spark'em plug'ems down in there, and Barry put on the new cool packs. Yeah, everything's going good. Got it all hooked back up. And this connector, that connector, all these little pipes, bits and bobs and whatnot. And, oh yeah, and your motor mount. Let's see what this blower motor resistor does. I haven't turned this key forward since doing this work and putting the blower motor resistor in there. Hey, works on 1, works on 2, works on 3, really works on 4. All right. Priming up the fuel is what I'm doing right at this moment. Just making sure there's no fuel leak right there at the fuel line I disconnected. We are good. Let's give her a crank. See what happens. I'll take it for a little test drive. Nice. All right.